go ahead. I've increased your window of time for your turns, guys. Although it'll still be running out for you, Armundus. Armundus, you're up. You heard the wolves come, sort of growling and howling behind you. You guys have but a moment. Your enemies in front of you seem to be greatly weakened, having attacked during the day, and the fact that you guys are kicking some rear. But they are not as strong as they normally would be. Emil is at full strength and is only barely scratched. There's a bloodlust in his face and a little bit of slobber going down his furry chinny chin. So Armundus, you have initiative. It's your turn. You can decide what to do, whether that be to try to do something in response to the wolves, or to carry forward with your attacks.
I mean, I'm just gonna attack the wolf in front of me.
All right.
I remember how to do this, right?
Yeah. So Alt left click will put the targeting icon. By the way, when you guys select your tokens, you can now click anywhere off of that token, and it will unselect your token. That's another mod I added.
Oh, sweet.
Scott is still named Test on the combat tracker.
That is one thing. I can't see names. Well, yeah. Well, I can see some names, actually, just not all of them.
Like underneath them?
Yeah.
I see magical
Yeah, a lot of
dummy,
them
but
don't
I
have...
don't see a dummy.
He's on your shoulder.
Oh, cool.
Don't you see him there? Oh, you don't because you got... Yeah, exactly. Here, I'll separate it. There you go. All right. Sword strikes forward, and you did what? Oh, okay, you murdered it. Okay. Man. Yeah, you kicked butt. All right, the wolf howls as flesh sloughs off its character. I hate you, it says.
So, can I attack and then move afterwards?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you have multiple attacks, you can split them apart, too. I think.
Doki Sparkles, thank you for the 11 months in a row Prime subscription. You are the best.
Did we have a combat before this one since the last time we rested?
We've kind of been in combat.
Well, I'm just wondering because I can't remember if I cast haste on y'all last time, but
you cast it on me and Armundus.
Okay.
Is that still active?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It is.
Perfect.
It absolutely still is.
So
you have another attack then. Yep.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and use it. You notice, by the way, that this human in front of you is beginning to shapeshift. You have but moments to respawn before you imagine. You have about 30 seconds before they can switch into their form at most.
Was I hurt last time? And why is my character called Test?
Well, that's what I was saying. I don't know why your character's called Test. I can't even modify it there. All right, you done with your turn? Okay.
Yep.
It's a wolf's turn. I guess I can do that part. Boop, boop.
So the two guys that Armundus is close to, said they're about to turn. It sounds like.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So this wolf is running in 1, 2, 3, 4. It smells the sense of garlic and food in the air that surrounds the chef like a powerful perfume. It sneezes as it approaches, but that doesn't stop it from attempting a bite. Snapping at your ankles, it actually does at 1 point higher, and it would have done really what it needed to do, which is critical. It nibbles on your ankles like it's a delicious bone. Actually, that's pretty good damage. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it automatically did the save. I didn't even realize it was in there. Okay, so basically, when the wolf grabs you at the leg, it tries to pull you down to the ground, and you actually use your impressive bulk to shove your foot down firmly and keep it from nibbling or bringing you down to the ground.
Body slammed that boy.
Like a giant weeble wobble.
Weebles do
Right.
wobble, but wobbles do not weeble. I don't know the exact saying. Something like that.
It sounds like you may have made up the saying, but I don't know. I'm not going to judge. All right, the next one's chasing after the bird. You look like a chicken-legged it. It snaps at you, and unfortunately, you don't have the evasion to handle it. Grabs onto your ankle, nibbles, and you love every bit of it. Apparently, though, it is only doing damage and did not. I don't see a save for. That's interesting. Oh, I think it might be a difference in the type of wolf. Let me see that. No, it just didn't do it. Give me a 13 strength saving check, please, Broben.
Sorry, give me a second.
Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it now. It just took like 3 days. Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, you also saved barely. Your leg was delicious according to it, though.
Like a chicken.
Diedrich, you're up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move up to this person.
Okay.
I wonder if I can move. Haha!
Oh, nice.
Alright.
I think you still have to do it manually, though.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna strike at it with the Sun Sword. Attack, advantage. Nice.
Those are some pretty looking dice.
Yeah, they are. Okay, and then I will.
Did you roll damage?
I did.
Oh, okay.
24.
You did 24 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap! You did? Did you not target him?
Oh,
Yeah,
nope.
you didn't.
Nope, I didn't.
All right. Well, you just cut him down with a screeching squeal. Lopped off an arm, and the blade then started to sizzle and burn through his intestines. They would have fallen out except you were searing parts of him.
Oh, sick.
The one next to her screams out, and you can't hear quite what she said. It sounds like it's in some Yiddish, and then you realize that perhaps that's a racist term. You don't really mean that. All these things flash through your head, and you just know you don't know the language.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow. That's a normal. Nice. Do I? Oh, I need to have my blood right on. Oh. Can you tell how much the blood right is set to right now?
Yeah, so just so you're aware as well, when you double click your character and you go to your infant or your features tab, if you scroll down to blood right, or is it blood mallet? No, I think it's actually blood. I think I had it. Yeah, it's a special one. Under passive, you click the little edit item on the right, and then under details tab, if you scroll down, you'll see that it's set to 3 right now. I don't know what yours
sweet.
was.
I don't know either. That's good enough. All right, cool. Thank you.
That's your
That's
max.
awesome.
So
That's
I figured so.
No, 4 is the max.
That's what I'm saying. It was near max. So
Oh yeah.
be happy.
Okay.
I didn't know when I did it, so I just.
So roll
Chose high.
damage. Okay. Well, that thing's probably dead.
You
The
murdered
other one was
him.
too.
Yeah. You burned his head right from his shoulders. You smell the singe of hair that was starting to sprout out of the back of the creature. You hear a collective howl as the pack senses their creatures dying, and you hear clothes ripping.
So I have, I believe, yep, I've got one more attack. Actually, I have two more attacks. I think I can hit this since I've got like sharpshooter and everything.
Hit what? I'm sorry.
This wolf down here.
Oh, you're pointing down. Okay.
So I will attempt to
So-
shoot it.
Can you hold a left click down just so near it, like this? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've targeted the wolf I'm shooting at.
I just don't see the target, so it's probably a
Oh.
refresh I need to do. But
Gotcha.
I
Yeah.
always see the pings, like Magneto keeps pulsing at pings. So
How do I
just left
ping?
click and hold it for just a second. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, gotcha.
Boom. And that's slick.
It is.
Okay, I see it.
Hello.
Oh my word.
Great job, great job.
Say
That
goodbye.
one's dead.
It is not dead, but your strike hits it, slides it back, rolls back with a quarrel stuck in its shoulder.
And then I'll just move, since I've got extra movement speed from haste, I'll move back behind Armundus. I have an extra attack, but I can't really see anything.
Okay.
Actually, you know, I can still see that wolf. I'm gonna shoot at it.
Yeah, you
again.
can. Okay. If
I'd
you
be
didn't
like,
have sharpshooter, I'd be complaining, but
Screw you, wolf. Yeah.
all right. The next bolt buries in deep, and the squiggling on the ground, the rolling and slashing in pain, ceases as the wolf expires.
That does end my turn. And that's how you
All
do
right.
that, boys.
So, just call you
um,
Rambo. You took out 3 enemies in 1 round.
Yep.
So it looks like on your critical, it actually didn't double any of the additional stuff. It just doubled the initial roll. Is that supposed to be what happened?
Well,
It
probably
shouldn't
not.
double the blood right.
I think it should double
Okay.
everything, shouldn't it?
No,
I thought,
it's
No?
just like
No,
base
not blood right.
damage usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
what about the, like, what are the other threes? Because there's a 3, a 13, and a 3.
It's going to be his modifier and proficiency, and then I don't know what the 13 is, but
Are they vulnerable to radiant or anything?
let me see.
I mean, I'm just wondering because it's always doubled everything in all of our other games, like any elemental damage, the modifier, all that gets doubled, not just the base dice.
In Fantasy Grounds?
Pretty sure. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's
Well-
all the damage. I don't know. I just thought I would point it out. I don't know how big of a deal it is right now. I just noticed it.
I'll look into it. I don't actually see necessarily anything wrong right now, but I'll look into it. Just in case there is something. It's possible with mods I've messed something up and I get so used to relying on it. So anyway, the wolf rushes in to nibble on your other leg, and it loves you fiercely for your smell.
These dang wolves and my garlic.
Yeah, I mean, it's your own fault. Think about it. Some of the other steps. Oh man, you fall to the ground, prone as the wolf is trying to gnaw on your face. Ooh, I have a prone in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. You're marked as prone. So in case anyone's curious, I think you actually see it in the combat tracker. You'll see that he's now prone. There's a little icon.
Oh,
I think
yep.
it's
Yep, sure is. That's cool.
So anyway, that was his turn. We'll go ahead and go to the next one, and that is this guy down here. Rawr, rawr. And he's going for chicken legs. Past the blood of his friends, there's a of blood as he jumps over the corpse of the other one. It's tempting. nibble on your leg. Oh, so close to getting a critical. Wouldn't that be great if I did that?
Yep.
And you guys get hurt. Alright. And did Broben. Oh! We have.
No.
That was great. And now it's Tom. So you basically get to spend, I think it's your action basically getting back up, right?
No, getting up is half movement speed.
Okay. That works fine. So go ahead and give me a strength check to push the wolf off of you, right? Because he's trying to currently hold you. This should be you. You shouldn't have any trouble because it is your turn. I'm giving you priority on it, but you still have to do it.
Saving
So
throw.
strength. Now check. You're gonna try to lift him in this case. You already responded with the save when he did his thing to you.
No.
It's an embarrassing struggle. I'm gonna give you a choice. I'll either let you get up and have no attack action, or I'll let you use your attack instead to wrestle the dog, and the two of you become embracing in a fight where that dog will not be able to attack you that turn because you shoved a garlic piece up its mouth.
Can I roll on top of the dog?
Yes, I'll that dexterity. You guys have seen what looks like a giant porcine wrestling match with garlic and blood and spit flying around. Go ahead and roll for it, Dex. You're trying to take initiative here, or control. Oh, nice. Alright, you flip it, and for lack of a good way to show it, there you go. You are now on top of that dog, running to the ground trying to choke him. Give me a 1d12 for choking damage. Nice. Okay, so you take some choking.
Disappointed.
Well, it's something, right?
This is true.
Okay, so you are currently engaged in choking him. I'm going to remove the prone for now so that you don't get any negatives, but you're not, running around either. Okay, we have a soldier. Where is this soldier? Oops. Oh, I killed him. Okay, I withdraw that. So we're going back to this wolf. They are pack animals, though, for the record, so I think he's going to go ahead and go to you. So the pack tactics technically means that anything they're around and surrounding, they have advantage on. I've been ignoring it since you guys were already getting chewed on. But I think it's time to go ahead and roll that out because I think it's hilarious. And I want to get that 20 so bad. It's only fair. Still nothing. Well, not nothing, but 20. You're having a bad day. So this thing still puts you prone. So now you have a dog jumping on your back. It looks like it's which one of you is going to be the big spoon. Is anyone's.
All right, so you guys get a little bit of choice here.
Email sees a mess going on, but he would probably very likely notice the dogs. If you want, Email can try to address the dogs on Tam, or can go support the rest. What would you guys prefer he do?
Yo, guys, help!
Yeah, help with Tom.
Yep, definitely.
I'm only spooning a dog here. Get me a little help.
He's getting
Alright.
sandwiched by dogs.
They want my fat rolls.
So Email is going to do a little bit of strength check. Someone give me a d20. I don't care who it is, just maybe Tam, actually. What? He has way more strength than them, and by sheer luck, look at that. All right, so he's attempting to grapple these two dogs and pull them back, and he's having a heck of a time doing it. So these two dogs, I mean this one and this one. He will keep them off of you, Tam. So he's going to remove the prone status or whatever, and he's holding them back, but he's got one in each hand, and he's not actually able to damage them. He's literally just holding it back. So he is currently engaged doing that, but they won't be able to attack you while he's holding them.
Can he not kick the one off my back?
Well, that's this one. And so he's
Oh, that's.
pulled-
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And the next is Mr. Test. We call him Medic, but his real name is Test.
So now I'm confused. Wait, now I'm not hurt anymore. I was hurt earlier. Am I not hurt?
Yeah, it's weird.
Huh.
Well, if you look
Okay.
at your sheet, you're 22 of 45. You're definitely hurt. It's just that it's
Well,
your turn,
I don't
so
remember. Did I
the
get
bar
hurt
goes
last
away.
time?
Well, you had to have. I didn't hurt you. I don't.
Okay, no, I'm
think.
just making sure. Okay.
I don't know who hurt you, but I didn't watch the whole thing over again.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's a lot of damage. So I was just trying to figure. I don't remember getting hit that hard, but.
Be unfortunate if I used you as a test and went somewhere else and it carried the damage over.
That's exactly what I was wondering when I saw that. I'm like, did I get used somewhere?
All
but
right.
well, no,
I'm
no.
gonna go ahead and heal you for half of it. We'll split the difference in case I'm wrong. Sound fair? There you go. Now you're mostly better. Because I do remember using your character. I've used everyone's character. I tried to reset it, but what if I forgot?
Oh, that's why I've only got 150 million hit points when I should have 250 million?
Yeah.
Well, that's
you're
not what I went to do. The heck is it? Cast on me. So that should have. So did that cast that on me then? Wait. Yeah. Choose any
Oh,
number
is
of creatures within range.
that's
Pay
cool.
attention on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the
And
maximum
then-
number of hit points possible from any
Yeah,
healing.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
basically-
sweet.
Yeah, that's
Does
really
that
cool.
did that hit everybody? Does that give a buff?
Well-
I guess, or is that just I'm casting it and now I know that they get full
Now
whatever?
you should know. Yeah.
Okay,
Just do max.
and then I will have my dummy attack. That's my turn.
I don't think it was targeting anything.
Oh, it should have been on this wolf. I thought I had it clicked.
Alt left click to make sure he's targeted.
Oh,
It'll
it
show
has
a
the
little
orange
symbol.
arrows. Yep.
His AC is 14, so technically you would have survived that one. I'm fine with you doing another one.
Oh, so he would. No, take that damage off then. But that would have been my hit.
It's okay. It didn't actually roll the damage on him. It still isn't showing that.
Okay,
So it's
that's
okay.
my
It
turn.
didn't do it.
Yep.
Okay. And I got a wolf here. He is rushing down. He's howling. He's heading towards you.
Man, Amundus and I chose the right direction.
Yeah, you guys
Wait,
did.
which did you skip my turn? Which
Where
wolf
are
are
you?
you?
No, it's above you.
Yeah,
The
you
wolf
got
is above you.
you
pal.
got one more wolf though.
It's real
Okay, my
close.
combat tracker must be weird because it's showing medic right above me. It's showing like dummy, Tom, medic, and then me, and then a wolf.
That is weird.
Is
So I
the
don't
wolf?
know.
Is it
I'll
hidden for
reload.
you, Wolfie, or you see it?
Yeah, I see it correctly.
Okay. He's just outside the range for pack tactics, so
you know if you watch my
unfortunately doesn't
stream.
get that. I am watching your stream, but it's really hard for me to do
Yes,
several things.
I'm aware.
I actually even have you visible up there. All right, he missed, so Val, you're up.
Okay, I had
I wanna
reload
have
just in
my
case
turn.
my reloading. Okay. So is this one by medic? Is that the one that looks like it's? Does it look like it's damaged the most from what I can tell?
The one by medic.
The one
Just a
right
second, I
below
grabbed
medic.
water because I didn't know you were gonna have a question. So left click on him so I can see it. Okay, that one. He does not look hardly damaged at all. You saw the dummy swing and miss, or maybe it hit, but didn't look like it hit very hard. So he looks to be in relatively good shape. If anything, he looks a little tired from having been sat on by Tam, who's been trying to choke him right now. So you will have attack advantage because he is literally holding that dog around the neck.
Yay. Well, I'm gonna attack that one anyway. I don't actually have to roll to attack, so yay.
Nice.
All right.
So did it apply that damage to him?
It sure did.
Okay, good. I haven't used that spell since we started using this. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
He has a disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. Very good. Are you done with your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, we're in round 2. Broben, you had your enemy pulled off of you as well, because you were the other one that got pinned down, so I'm going to undo that prone. You're able to do what you need to do. Forgot to move 2 guys, though. I forgot to move this dog. I need to add them to the combat tracker and roll for him. Oops.
Do you though?
I really probably should. I want to be fair, you know? We don't want to be unfair.
No, of course not.
Give you guys advantages. I love how I can add this adaptively. It's so sexy.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Short sword. Oh, you're using a sword.
Yep, I'm too close. So I get 2 attacks, right? Because I've got that extra. Actually,
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna use my talent. Okay. And that's it.
Yeah, you have something called a Horde Breaker. Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that's within 5 feet of the original target and within range of your
crap.
weapon.
Oh, well, I'm gonna do that then.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is good.
It's like a cleave.
Yeah, basically. That's what it's. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's only a 2-target. Still,
Oh.
man.
Well.
Oh.
I tried.
You did a sweet spin, but you ended up looking like that kid from the Star Wars video from his garage.
But then I hit. But because I spun so hard, I hit the one next to me. Right? You want me to roll damage?
That's right. You didn't roll a 1. If you had, I would have you roll for that or Emil, or the dummy.
Dummy.
Yeah, it wouldn't have really hurt him. Oh, it's my turn. Okay. So Wolf is up here. Rawr. He jumps down, chasing toward Armundus, and you don't know dog, but you're pretty sure he's cussing you out. Ooh, he hits. He's aiming for your crotch, for the record. That's just the flavor
probably
text.
won't
That's how I'm
find
imagining
much.
it. Oh no, we actually rolled on that. He's got an impressive crotch. You don't remember that?
No, I remember doing that for Gimbal Forth.
Ooh. You actually, no. Remember he was going to be held to go pee. Wasn't that him? Because you guys bound him up.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah,
Wasn't it
all
me?
right.
It was me who had to check it out, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You volunteered. There was
I mean,
no
I'm not
had is
complaining.
Not the correct word there.
All
So
right.
the dog sinks his teeth into your crotch, and it hurts. He tries to tug you down to the ground, but you just brace yourself. Like, I've had worse. And the dog just sort of is lifted off the ground a little bit by your crotch in his attempts. That's very impressive. All right, Amundus, you're up.
Bastard. Teach you to bite me in the penis?
Slap him with it.
1d6.
As a reaction.
Stone form.
Oh my gosh, please no. Rip.
Damn it.
Get
Apparently the
yourself targeted
crotch
too.
actually hurt. goodness, you missed yourself.
Well,
Well, I mean, if he's holding on to the crotch, it sort of makes sense. You might stab your wiener at the same time. Wow,
Some-
dude.
Something's wrong with my dice.
Dude, it's broken.
On my screen, it looked like a 17. I think it was.
All right,
Yeah.
so you still have your self-target, so I will undo the damage to you. All right, we give you your own health back. All right,
That's
you got it
weird.
back.
I've got him as my target, but
Yeah, it says you're targeting both. It's okay.
so I think my third
Is that your
attack
turn?
might have hit.
Yeah, you
Yep.
did the damage.
Yep.
And I undid it on you, so it only the wolf. By the way, you nearly skewered him. You can tell he's in serious trouble.
I am gonna move a little bit here at the end. Okay.
Smart.
Go
You
one
need to get
over.
outside.
One over.
I'll let you go one over if you want, Armandus. I think that you guys would have enough battle tactics to go like that if you want to do it.
And with
Well,
haste, he's definitely
actually-
got the space for it.
He doesn't. He doesn't want it. All
Well,
right, that's done.
What?
actually,
are you doing?
the reason for that is because if you kill the dog, then you can at least run past me up the stairs. Otherwise, if I'm
I'm
blocking
not
the
going
stairs, you
past the
can't get
stairs.
past me.
I'm not going past the stairs. I'm going to shoot other dogs down below.
Yeah, either way, at least
Honestly,
at least I
you're
won't
gonna-
get flanked.
Yeah, I can take care of it. It's fine.
Mr. OP Sunsword person.
I don't know. What
If
you're
we
talking
play any
about.
more D&D games, I can't let you have that
Yeah,
many.
you're gonna
Oh my
pull out the
gosh.
machine gun and take them all out anyway, so it's all good.
Ah-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
How does he miss?
Miss with a 20.
What's his advantage?
He's actually supposed to have disadvantage since I hit him with frostbite.
Oh, and I gave him advantage. Well, either way, he definitely lost. He definitely missed. So I feel really ripped off. All right, Diedrich, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move one, and oh, there's a wall there. Gosh dang it! Thanks a lot, Armandus. Jerk. All right. You did? I should be able to climb up those stairs. That's bullcrap.
Kill him,
Alright.
then you can.
You can one direction. Seriously, if you're on the stairs, you're able to jump down, but it's not easy terrain to go up. Anyway, you're doing a great job,
Yeah, he's gonna.
and unfortunately hits the wolf with your little dice and your sword.
Oof.
All right, you drop it. However you want to describe it, you have murdered that thing, cutting a swath through it.
I'll just decapitate.
Okay, there you go. That was the sound effect I had queued up, so that's the one I'm gonna use. Oh, here we go.
Back, and I'm going to shoot at this guy. Yeah, that's right. Womp womp.
Ooh, okay, which one are we shooting for? This guy?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Brogan, give me a dex save, and Emil will give you a dex save. Just a normal.
Oh, you got
Oh, you enemy. All right, Brogan, there's your save. I did it for you. You made it past. I want you to target Emil and do your damage on him.
I don't want to.
Okay, well, I'll do it for you.
Fine, I do it.
23 damage. Well, it's radiant. All right, so Emil is so surprised by this. Did I not do the right thing? Doesn't it show it as looking like he took damage from that? You see that?
I don't see that.
Okay. Well, he did for me. Okay, now he's done. He's okay. That bolt stuck deep in his shoulder and has released the hound that was in his left hand, which is going to resume its attack on Tam as soon as it can.
Alright, well, I'm gonna reshoot at this guy with my second attack. Oh, yeah.
Alright, it makes solid impact, quivering deep into its intestines.
And with my extra attack from haste, I will shoot once more.
I think we have to write something that gets haste removed from the environment.
I don't know that that's makes any sense.
Well, it has some
That's
bad
all that I
effect
can
when it
do.
wears off.
Okay, 21, another 21 points. Suck it, Wolf.
Oops, it's the dog saying it.
I was like, why is the dog speaking to me?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. Alright. Okay, so you done. It is now. Oops. Oh, I just killed him. Love of mercy. There we go. I can undo that, thankfully. The kill button right here, and I accidentally hit it. Okay, so he's going to try to chew on you, Tam.
Isn't that thing
Yes.
dead?
37 or 37? This guy?
No, is the one that I hit twice dead?
Oh, let me look at it. Oh, it is, yeah. Just didn't poop off the map.
Okay,
But that's not the one I'm rolling. I had the other
gotcha.
one, so I wasn't paying attention. Alright, he's within range, so he's going to go ahead and attempt to chomp on your noggin. And he
My
loves
noggin.
it. Well, or your butt. Whatever you'd like. Your butt's fine. I'll attack your butt. Now he's tempted to bite
He's
your
got
rear.
to sniff it first, though.
Oh man.
And he bites in right hard under your butt. And he feels like he's the alpha dog right now.
Oh my god.
And you're brought back to the ground. And let me roll for performance. He does an okay job of humping you as you're on the ground, not able to resist it. Tam, it's your turn. So you are currently trying to choke a dog. You can continue to choke him, or you can try to fight the one off that's humping you right now. You feel his paw on your shoulder. You just describe what you want to do, and we'll figure it out.
I just want to punch the dog that I'm choking in the face, and then eat some garlic and see if that regenerates some health. I got 2 HP.
Oh, jeez.
I can't go down by dog semen.
What in the world?
That's awesome.
All right, fueled by your rage of being violated in the rear, go ahead and roll an attack. You can just use your chef's knife if you want something to use as your, weapon or whatever. Or you can do flurry of blows. I keep wanting to say furry of blows.
I'm not a furry.
And a flurry of blows might actually aid the enemy in this case.
Well, a furry one. Sure would.
Critical hit or normal? Because I got a 24.
No.
Did
Unless
you
you
roll
actually
20?
roll a 20.
No,
Oh, I rolled a 20. Okay, I didn't know. Okay.
that's fine. So just regular. Ooh, nice. All right, you punch it right in the throat, and it doesn't like it at all. Now, you said you wanted to eat some garlic. Magneto! See, that's another thing I added into the game that we can now share with your players. Isn't that great? I love that you have crappy internet, but you find enough bandwidth to find things like that in the middle of our games.
Gosh.
That's amazing.
But yes, I wanted to eat some garlic. Or an onion. I have both in my inventory.
All right, so you shove him in your face. You feel better, but it's mostly psychological.
That's
You're
fine.
chewing it, little bits of it are falling into the dog's face. All right, it's Magical Dummy's turn. Oh man.
Is that thing still alive?
Magical Dummy doesn't have a
Yep.
turn, does he? He's my.
Oh, not really. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. Sorry. All right, so it's a different wolf's turn. I am tempted to have him attack Tam, just because that would be hilarious and he died. But he was already fighting the bird, so frankly, I think it makes more sense he would keep doing what he was doing rather than. Oops, wrong button. Oh, I meant to give myself advantage. I'm gonna attempt that again because of advantage. Sorry, my bad. Okay, he makes a hit. Yay! He strikes. Chomp onto your legs. You taste like chicken. It's wonderful. You save with a 13 though. You're watching the chubby chef roll around with blood and spit, garlic and everything on the ground with dogs humping him. But you are from the same fate. That is a werewolf. That one is up here. It is enraged. It is furious. Let me make sure it's not a named one. It is not a named one. Okay, because there's something different that happens at that point. Let me read it real quick. It has one with its bite, one with its claws. Okay.
Ooh.
Crap.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So it hurts quite a bit. Ooh, you did the saving throw, so that's good. And then it has its claw attack. It's trying to slash you while having bitten you. Another 20 would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Oh my gosh. He's cheating?
Oh, that's beautiful. So its bite goes right into your shoulder, and then it slams its claws on your side. You feel like the talons sink in, and you can almost imagine that's getting to your intestines even now. The hot blood leaking out of you. That was a good turn. That's perhaps my favorite one this whole series. All right, it's Emil's turn. He's going to attempt to directly attack the dog that's here with advantage because he was trying to hold it to begin with. So it's facing the wrong way. And he also has the 2, so he's going to go ahead and begin by trying to bite that dog back. And again, that's unless you guys want me to do something else.
That's fine.
All right. He bites down. You hear growling between the two of them. He unfortunately does not do a critical strike, but he gets deep enough there. His claws then rake across its back, dealing more damage, and you see fur and flesh fly as the claws swing back and forth like blades. And that is what he's doing for this turn. It is now Test's turn, which is our cleric. Go for it, buddy.
Okay. I'm muted. I'm sorry. I hate this. I can't use the stupid talk to push key. I can't see anyone's health. Like, no easily visible bars. Is anyone hurt?
Me.
The combat tracker isn't showing it, is it?
Yeah, it's just all black.
It used to show that. I must have somehow lost that.
It's showing it for me.
You're pretty messed up.
Oh, so when you guys look at the comment tracker, the rest of you guys are seeing.
No, I do
you
not.
guys are seeing half circles.
Nope.
I'm not seeing any
No.
circles.
None at all.
Yeah, Corey, you can
Like
come look at
around
mine.
around the avatar? You're not seeing anything around the avatars.
No, all I see is like the
Oh,
now
there
I
we
do.
go. Now I do.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
Wait, how
so
the hell is my hit points down so far?
Because you deserved it.
No, I don't. I just
I
looked
second
and I was
that.
at full health.
Oh, you might have been who I was touching then when I. Yeah, you were. You're right. when I tried
Cheater.
applying the damage that you had done, I think you're the who was targeted, and I couldn't figure out why it didn't go on to the wolf. It's because it was on you.
Oh.
I just didn't know it. So I fixed that. Glad you caught it. So in the combat tracker, can you guys see your circles? Yeah, there we go. They're back again. Does that help, Scott?
Yes. Now I can. I can't see Armandus. Is he far away from me? Oh yeah, he's
Yep.
way. Oh wait.
Yep.
I can see him. Is he in range?
Well, you are past a wall. Like he is around the corners. What I'm trying to say. I don't know if that
Well,
matters.
but the sight thing lets me see him. So does that mean I can
then
see
go
him?
ahead and do it.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
I'm gonna say you can then. I'm not gonna argue with the sight.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm tall or what. Yeah, I can see. So alt on him, and then alt on Tam, alt on me. I got Broben, Armandus, Diedrich's full, Tam needs healed, Val looks full, so I guess I'll just do that then.
And you just tell me what you get, because it's maximum, right? It shouldn't be just.
Oh
what you
yeah,
rolled, but-
so it's I rolled maximum. Oh, it did it. So 9. It does 9 to everybody. Everybody heals 9
that's
points
slick.
of health.
It worked.
I love you.
Did it hit everybody?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah.
'Cause Tam has more health. Yeah.
That's
Sweet.
incredible.
Medic,
And then the dummy.
let me
will
give you
attack
sweet
this
love.
guy. So untarget.
With garlic Frenches.
Ew.
Attack. That hits.
All right,
Okay.
hit now. Oh, you killed it.
Excellent. And that
Take
is my
that,
turn.
That was a
Exactly.
good turn. Jeez. That was a really good turn. Okay. It is now a werewolf's turn. Let's see. He's up here. Oh, man. He's loved his experience. Wait a minute. Why didn't Armandus get another turn?
Thought we were kind of down near the bottom. Isn't
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, God bless it.
You know,
I found out what breaks it. Okay, I'm going to hit F5. So if I accidentally click the little skull icon, it makes all the circles go away on you guys' health bars inside that. That's
Don't do
obnoxious.
that.
Yeah, I think maybe I should. There we go. Now it's showing the right one, which is Star Wolf, not the dummy. All right, he's going to. Well, he's actually was engaging Broben. Elmo's scratching him. So I would think logically he would turn to bite the hand that was not feeding him, but in fact scratching him. And he has. Is he within 5 feet? He is. Wow. He still hits though. Email is in trouble between the silver bolts still sizzling in his shoulder. And yeah. Alright. That is
Val
that wolf's turn.
Val just loves killing dogs, I tell you.
You mean Diedrich? Because Diedrich loves killing wolves or dogs. That is
Yeah,
absolutely true.
that's what I meant. Sorry, I was looking at the.
I hate you
chart.
both.
All right, so Armandus. I think this thing switched which werewolf was where. So I'm gonna skip this because I think it'd be a cheat if I hit you with him again right now. Yeah, I don't want to mess that up and accidentally attack you twice. But wouldn't have been fair. All right, so email is gonna attempt to hurt the dog again. Goes. Ooh, it's gonna hit. All right, that landed, and then next is the claw attack. He attempts to rip his guts right out of his body. Yeah, lifts him in the air, but he does not actually disembowel him. The dog is in very bad shape. You guys can see bone and strips of flesh hanging off of his body. The bite, when it lands, I'm trying to see what it is that we're doing. Curse with for werewolf lycanthropy, whatever. That's not gonna matter for the dogs. Okay, it is now. Oh wait, that messed up again. It definitely resorted you guys because we just had our cleric attack.
Yep.
You guys see that?
Super weird.
All right, I'm jumping to Val because I don't think Val had his attack recently. So go ahead, Val, and then we'll just skip my werewolf.
So, a couple of things. It's saying user Magneto lacks permission to delete combatants in parent. Something weird. I put it in the Discord chat. It's saying that like over and over. It only can hold like 3 messages on the screen at once, but it's pretty constantly doing that. I've tried reloading a couple of times, but anyway,
No, I
it's
don't
not
think it's you. I will adjust you after this to have higher permissions. We saw it
It's
with Tam actually.
Okay, it's really not a big deal because it's just at the top. I just wanted to tell you. The other thing is, it looks like it's actually counting intelligence as my spell casting modifier. Like I didn't get a +3 bonus on my last attack. I didn't notice until later. But it's like it's at +0. It's using intelligence instead of charisma.
Which ability did you do that with?
That was a spell. It was frostbite. Like all of my spells, it should be charisma just because of my class.
Yep. It makes me wonder if D&D Beyond Import didn't work right. All right, we'll add manually a +3 to it with using that bar on the left, and I will fix that once I figure out where that's even hidden in the code. We'll just have to go live now.
The bar on the left.
Yeah, there's a little 0 on the far left in the middle of the screen, roughly.
Oh.
If you put a 3 there before you do your attack or whatever, it would automatically modify to have a +3.
You're gonna have to do it every single time, though. Just be aware of that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I've got another modifier I can use too that I forgot about last time, so that wasn't. I mean, that was just a mistake on my part. So. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Well, it's not. Now it's not letting me target stuff.
What ability you want to use?
Just frostbite, and the damage will be +6 on the wolf below. I guess the one that's about to die next to Emil.
Okay. Yeah, you murdered it. You frosted its face off.
Gonzo, dead. Deadity dead.
It said it saved with no damage taken.
Yeah, it said it saved the Constitution save.
Oh, it says -0, not -15. I read it like an idiot. Well, I'm gonna rule in your favor that you did kill it because I already deleted it. And I'm not gonna rebuild it.
Yay!
Way to go.
A freak act of the gods, and suddenly the wolf just vaporizes.
And God said no.
He deserved it.
Oh, that's on me. All right. Is that your turn, Frosty Boy?
Yep.
All right, Broben, you're up.
I'm just saying, this one's still full health. And it is
It's about to hump you.
and it is currently in the progress of coitus.
It's just trying to reposition it in the back of his neck so it can really dig in from behind.
Oh!
Oh man,
Don't you
that's
have
not
any
mayonnaise.
spells that can do anything?
If only I was a bard, I'd be into this.
Aren't you a psionic or whatever?
I'm a monk now because scions are homebrew.
Ah.
And they're even worse than that. They're just not on D&D Beyond. And I wanted to be able to keep everything consistent. So if you upgrade on there,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I did not want to spend time recreating like a brand new character. I wanted to keep it as same as possible.
I'm getting some weird, weirdness going on here.
Yeah,
I don't know if I have
accidentally
network
closed
problems or
out of
what.
I closed out of my
Oh.
browser accidentally, so I popped back in, and all these weird messages.
I'll
are
refresh
popping up.
mine.
I'll do the same. I was gonna say, because in my combat tracker, everyone's icons are just flashing in and out, and it wasn't showing the health.
Mine's working fine.
Okay, so I see Broben
There we go. Fine now.
missed with his talons.
Yep, I'm done.
It's fine now.
You did great, Broben. I want to encourage you. Armandus, you're up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my screen to refresh here.
I will, before next session, see if I can remove some of the mods we're running that seem to be glitchy. Because this combat one, for example, seems to be glitchy right now. Didn't seem that way last time, but it did update, and it seems to me they may have made it worse. Or it could be the other stuff I added. Alright, I'm able to select your character, no problem.
Yep, it just finally got off the your turn thing to let me do something.
Okay. I can also do this so that every person's token actually shows their own health. If you guys would prefer that, that's probably a safer way, more reliable way for us to notice when weird things happen.
What's up with my 3 here? That's like 3 in a row.
Be better.
Oh, that's a new mod. I did that to balance the game better. Are you guys able to see the health bars as I'm adding them?
Yeah, I can see it on some of them.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I actually like that better than the combat counter anyway.
Did that hit with the 13?
Yes, it did. I don't know why, but it did. Yeah, it took 11 damage.
And I'm going to use a,
Action surge?
yeah, for second wind.
Oh, nice.
That's it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Next.
Did it go ahead and
that's
apply?
what- I don't think you just rolled the
I don't think it did. So
D10 yet.
do a 1d10.
So since
then
it's
we'll
a
add 6 to
bonus
it.
action, you didn't actually have to use your action surge for that, unless you
Of
are using.
course.
Yeah, maybe he wasn't
Okay.
trying to. I assumed he was doing action surge, and he said second wind. I was
So you get
wrong.
7 back.
Man, you rolled great on that 1d10, man. I'm really proud of you. Alright, I gave you your 7 hit points. Theory. Yep, they came back. Man, you know, you guys are undoing a perfectly good couple criticals. Like, my best rolls ever. Is that your turn, Armandus?
Oh, sorry. I got to end.
Well, I can do it. I just needed to know. Alright, Direwolf. He is going to attempt to bite back at Tam.
Oh no.
He is furious. He's going to try to menage a trois you with a dude on the back.
No. Dad, no. Dad, no. This is I'm not.
Goodness sakes. He's getting in the position.
Yeah, he's pulling you down.
My pantalones.
Alright, it's Dietrich's turn.
Oh man.
Who so far has remained completely unmolested,
Yep.
while the garlic boys get it from both ends.
I feel like every turn that I'm choking this wolf out, it should be losing health. Just like as everyone's turn goes by, take at least one damage for every turn.
Dope.
Nice roll.
Thanks. Okay, well that somehow missed, so I will shoot him with my crossbow. Hello. That do anything cool?
No.
Corey.
Oh, I'm muted. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was muted. Yeah, this poor werewolf, you want to describe it, but you absolutely murdered its face in.
So I swing with my left with Sun Sword, and he dodges, but then it was a tactical swing because I made him dodge right. Well, I stuck my crossbow right up underneath his head and fired with a
But then we
brain.
said,
man,
likely
brain-
story.
Oh, nice. Alright. Brain
yeah.
bits go up into the ceiling along with the bolt.
And I don't know why, but I can technically see a dog. I can see two dogs. Can I shoot at it?
Oh, yeah, sure, go for it.
Let's go.
I don't see the second.
Why don't you shoot at the one that's kind of about
I'm trying. Shut your stupid garlic mouth.
Stupid garlic mouth.
I'll make sweet love to you with this garlic mouth.
Oh my gosh, please don't. Okay, 22, and with my last attack from haste.
Oh, you killed it.
Oh, sweet. Then I'm going to, with my last attack from haste, I'm going to shoot at this one.
It hits.
And we'll draw damage.
It's a truly impressive shot, seeing as it should be that it blocks you, but it does not. Well, whatever. Alright, it's hurting. It's got a quarrel that just cut through the top of its neck, and it's got a blood vessel that's pouring blood down onto the back of Tam.
You're welcome, Tam.
Is it-
So, Alwyn, good to
I
see you,
love
buddy.
you.
No, this isn't
I feel
Fantasy
like a
Grounds.
meat shield at this point.
We
Just,
are
taking a
using
lot of
something
hits.
called Foundry.
Not like the meat
Yep.
puppet that
It's
is tame,
browser-based,
but,
and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to pick one thing to be, you'd rather be the shield than the puppet. Alright, so it's got a big cut across its back. You feel warmth spreading along your back, and you're not entirely sure what it is, but you know you don't like it.
What color is it, guys?
Alright, so it's gonna just get a normal attack because you guys have killed all of its friends. Please. Oh, man. You hear a crack. A crack, and then the world starts to go dark, and you fall unconscious, and blood is leaking underneath you. And the last thing you vaguely remember is something poking your butt cheeks.
Please.
Something
No.
furry.
No.
Oh, do a d20, 1d20 Tam, because technically you have to have a death save. He gets advantage on that, right?
He does.
Because of what you did.
Yeah.
So do a d20 twice, and we'll get the highest. Oh, it's a
Can
good
you-
thing you do it twice.
How is he rolling a death save
Right.
now? Is it his turn?
Wait, did I roll twice or did I only roll
Yes. And you did fine. Because it was his turn, I just passed him up because he was knocked out.
Oh, gotcha. So do we... Okay,
Um,
I see. Yep, I see.
You've got to fail a strike against you. So even with advantage, you failed.
Rip.
Emil is going to rush over and
one? Step on my dead
Uh,
corpse.
He's stepping right past you. We'll just say he's stepping sort of around you to pummel the dog. It howls, and the sounds are gradually getting quite quiet in here, and he screeches out to them, "Have you had enough?" Except his voice is all even rougher. I can't do it because I'm not a werewolf, but it's definitely rough.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
need
really
something
just
more
couldn't-
realistic for the stream, please. Ooh.
All right, the dog is in a lot of trouble, and he takes his fist while he's still holding on with his mouth, and he takes both hands around. He's attempting to
This is at
crush them
advantage.
into the rib cage. Why is it an advantage?
Because he failed a strength save, so he's prone.
Oh yeah. Oh no, the strength save for that is lycanthrope crap.
Oh, weird.
So it's okay. It hits. And he kills the dog, breaking the ribs outward like some sort of tent pole. And you hear sobbing. And go ahead and Armundus, I want you to roll a intimidation, please. You and Diedrich both.
Oh boy. I'm good at this one.
Alright, I gotta find this now, this new stuff.
Yeah. Oh, nice roll.
Wow. The werewolf that was coming from the corner stops, and she howls a lament. And she sniffs in the air, and she screeches out for email. The wolf that was charging toward, she waves back at it and puts her other claw up forward and basically motions you to calm yourself. And right in front of you, even though she's not wearing any oh, I gotta figure out how to do this properly. 1 second, please. I don't want to break the game. I think I can do it this way. Yeah. Looks like it works. Sweet. So she polymorphs back, shape changes right back into a humanoid, and fur starts sucking back in.
Nude?
The other pieces fall off.
No, she's got to be nude, right?
Yeah, she's completely naked. You can ignore the icon. Her nips are saggy, though. It's not particularly interesting. She's got stretch marks near the V down below, where there's fur that doesn't go away.
Goodness sakes.
Big old steady spaghetti.
What?
Anyway, email hears her and charges forward and tell you guys to stop. And in short order, you find that this was his mate, and that you guys have effectively cleared most of the den except for the ones that are out hunting. And she was held on a short leash, no pun intended, because Email was the former leader, and of course, as you might expect, when a pack changes leadership, the mates of those leaders suffer an equally dismal outlook when the roles get reversed. So when Email lost his spot, she became a second-class citizen. But Email's actually considerably is an older werewolf, therefore so is she, which explains the sagging nips and gray fur down below. She suddenly becomes aware that you guys are watching, but she's long since gotten past fear over what that looks like, and she goes to embrace Email. And he also, though this isn't as clear because I don't have a neat separate icon made for him. Oh crap! I was about to change him into a woman. That would have been a surprise for him.
I'm gonna
Email
mutter
changes
to them.
shapes.
Get a room. Get the
embraces.
cave.
He starts thanking you profusely, and a tear starts going down his cheek. Not that you maybe you'd be watching that. I don't know what parts of them you're watching. They're two naked old people hugging each other. It's a little bit disgusting.
Yep.
and the sounds in the cave have mostly gone quiet, except for some whimpering off in the distance. You're not entirely sure where that's coming from. The halls of the cave are echoing quite profusely, but he says that you have honored him and done your promise, and he will keep his word to you. You'll just need to coordinate, and he'll bring what he can to help you in your fight against that one. That's how he refers to it. So I'm going to go ahead and officially end the combat here because you guys
Hooray.
succeeded.
I'm gonna go down and retrieve all the bolts that I was shooting and.
While Tam is currently bleeding on the ground with some
I can't do anything
materials
about
on it.
that.
Can someone give me a little tug, if you know what I mean, before I die? One last tug.
Oh, tell Alan we're not using Fantasy Grounds anymore.
I
That's
did.
what we used to use.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I haven't seen him in ages. I don't know
Yeah.
what he's doing. Okay, so Scott, this is on you. I suppose you're going to probably be doing your medical assessments and stabilizing him and all that nice stuff. I'm going to mark him as
Oh
stabilized.
yeah, Tam. Yeah. Totally forgot. I was busy putting a fake sling on my dummy because he said he pulled his elbow. So I spent several minutes bandaging up my dummy and patting on the head, telling him he was a good boy. And I'm like, oh yeah, right.
It's all right. I understand. I completely.
Cast healing.
I
You
completely
can't
understand.
talk. You're unconscious. Shut up.
All right.
Wow. It's a harsh group here. Diedrich, Mr. Bad Rear. That's great.
Yep.
So how are you doing on spell slots?
I'm fantastic.
It's automatically taking them away, right?
I don't think so. 2
I think
and
it
2
does.
and then 4.
Yeah.
You're doing fine then.
I'm not missing any, so I'm great.
Oh, that's good. Phew, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys have at your own leisure now the ability to search the cavern. He's offered you, if you so desire, a place to rest, but the place has been under the ruin of someone else, so he's not entirely sure how things are. So he begins talking to Bianca, and she leads him away to where they would normally be resting.
Wow.
On the bones of things they would have eaten. All right, so this is obviously a maze of torchlit tunnels. I don't think that is terribly too hard to understand. Let's see if there's anything.
My website just
bodies.
crashed.
Anything look worthwhile on any of these werewolves, or they just fight with their werewolfiness?
They've been fighting with their werewolfiness. They don't really need weapons. So water in here is fresh. It appears to be, if you are interested in drinking it or stocking up. You see supplies, Val. They're just regular, meager supplies, but if you needed to make a meal out of there, you could. Diedrich, as you approach this, there is a smell here that's disturbing. There's rough-hewn stairs lead down to Torchlit Cave in a bizarre sight. There's wide-eyed children stand behind wooden bars, and they're staring at you in terrified glares that originally were probably silent, but when the things quieted down in here, that's when you started hearing the whining and sounds and whimpering. The cave holds 6 wooden cages, their lids held shut with heavy rocks. 2 of the cages are empty, and each of the others hold a pair of frightened children. A crude wooden statue stands between the cages. It bears the rough likeness of a wolf-headed woman, draped in the garlands of vines and night flowers. Piled around the statue's base is an incredible amount of, treasure to the people of this land. A woman in shredded clothes kneels before the statue. There's cuts and slashes along her. Behind the statue, there's 2 maggot-ridden corpses hanging from iron shackles bolted to the wall. This is a statue. Actually, who would like to roll for history or religion? Your choice.
Oh, I could do religion, I believe.
I could do either.
Wait.
I'll go history if you want to go religion.
Oh no, never mind. I'm -1 to that.
Oh.
Clearly, it's wisdom.
I'm-
Is there any?
I'm
not
+2 in
wisdom,
both.
Yeah, no, I can't do that anyway.
All right. Rip.
Okay.
All right.
And
Well, I'll
no one else is doing the other one. History
I'll
then. Someone else
talk
gets
to
to do history.
the-
You did the religion.
Yeah. Anyone? Mag?
Does
I
anybody
have
have
a
anything?
-1 to it. I'm bad for that.
Sure, I'll try it if nobody else wants to try it. I'm
Yeah.
not proficient in it, but I can still try
Yeah, it
it.
doesn't. It's worth a roll. Rip. So I'll just
Okay.
talk to the whimpering little brats and be still. You will be free.
I don't even. The whimpering little brats really lost me. Okay. Gotta make my voice go higher.
Mister, are you here to free us?
I just said you'll be free. Calm yourself.
Yeah, but you look as scary as the wolf things.
Would you rather I leave you in these cages?
No, mister, I didn't mean to offend you, sir. Please, mister, please help us out. Except for maybe Sarah over there, she's a real... And then he says it.
Then he says a word you don't think you should repeat to your stream. And then she squeals out, "Beep you" to him.
Wow.
And
she really is one.
yeah, it's pretty rough in here. Yeah, but Val, all around Val and Diedrich, all around here, there's coins and jewelry that looks like there's probably 30 gemstones and maybe a 50 gold piece gemstones, maybe 7 or 800 gold piece gemstones. It's a veritable fortune, but there that and hundreds of gold pieces and copper pieces, silver pieces, all laying there. There's a 10 to 12 pieces of plain golden jewelry, a finely wrought gold cloak pin inlaid with shards of jet. I mean, there's lots of loot here, and it seems to be completely untouched.
You know what else is seamlessly untouched?
I'm gonna first go and free the children.
Could I do an Arcana
Alright.
check on that stuff? Arcana?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yay!
You think all that sparkles may be gold.
I want to do one too, because I can. Oh, hello.
Web page just died.
Yeah, that happened to me like twice. You just have to refresh it.
Okay, so
Which check
Diedrich,
were you doing?
Arcana.
he did an Arcana.
And I crit.
So, yeah, I'm gonna allow it, even though I was trying to get just one of each for each thing. But it's hard to pass up that roll. You suddenly realize you've seen this type of thing before, and you believe this is a shrine to the Mother Night. And though you've never much been given to wives' tales, there is enough overlap when it comes to the stories you've heard when hunting monsters that you believe anything here might be well and truly cursed.
Do not touch. Ew. Do not touch anything on the ground.
But I want to touch it all.
What about the ground?
Or do not touch anything in here.
I can't hover. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know it'd do that.
The dummy touches something.
Okay.
Well,
He doesn't
it's-
seem to notice any problems.
Yeah. So do I believe that I could free the children safely, or
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
the
So they
crap?
begin to tell you a story about. Did it mess up on you again?
2 times in short order.
Yeah, but it hasn't happened to me. It happened to me like that, but it hasn't happened since.
Well, I'll try to come up with. It's hard for me to detect problems like that because I'm not having them on my end, so it's hard
Yeah.
for me to know that you guys would have them. But I'll try doing some things to tweak it,
No worries.
and I'll increase everyone's privileges in case it's some sort of subtle stuff in the background about what you can and cannot do. Anywho, you get a story that basically these kids were being forced by their previous leader of this conclave who had taken over. Part of the reason Email left was they have been forcing children to fight to the death, in fact. His name was Kirill. And effectively, whoever lived the longest of those children, they would turn into a new werewolf and give them a chance to hunt to prove themselves. And that's how they've been replenishing their numbers as they get killed.
Question.
It's a pretty disturbing method.
With my role that it was, do I believe that the stuff on the ground, if we were to pick it up with, say, a cloth, would that counter the curse, at least not apply the curse to us at that moment?
You get the feeling that, based on what you understand, it's quite literally one of the powers that be, even outside of this land, but you suspect it's even stronger in this mini domain in which the strength of Mother Night seems to be magnified.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that you've touched something, it's that you've taken it.
Possessed.
And
yeah.
she strikes you with a curse.
Yeah.
You don't know what the curse is, though, even with that good roll.
That's fine. I don't want to know. I have no plans on touching.
Find out.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, don't, but go for it.
Who's taking something?
Hopefully no one.
Okay, if no one's taking anything, that's fine. Otherwise, I need to list what's there. Actually, can I copy and paste? Maybe I
I'll
can.
take a quick look and just see if there's any kind of heavy armor around. 'cause
Don't-
I could always ask about
Don't touch anything.
The dummy
Okay, I put a
continues
list
to touch everything.
in the chat as to what's actually there. Okay, so the dummy's touching stuff, but he doesn't have pockets, so he's not stealing anything. It's fine, guys. You see here.
Exactly. Medic's wave. No, stop. Because Medic doesn't want to touch anything.
Even though you're controlling him, that's what's
Exactly.
funny about that to
Medic
me.
sometimes forgets he controls the dummy.
Okay, so you're looking for armor. Yeah, you don't find anything in the previous room down below. Like, I think this might show you if I push that. Down here, there were some supplies along with food, but it's all worn out clothing. They clearly have wealth, but it seems to be dedicated to the statue, and you don't find anything here. All right, so it looks like you are currently going up to a new level, so I'm going to go ahead and teleport you to that. It's over here. A 20-foot diameter ring of stones dominates a rocky ledge to the mountainside. Of this ring, you see a spattering of blood and small gnawed bones. Lying on the ground outside the circle are several spears stained with dry blood. You believe that this is where children fight to the death.
Check the spears. Do they look at all worthwhile?
They look cheap and ineffective compared to the gear you're used to having.
Yeah.
I don't know how the walls of this work. Oh, no, that worked okay. That's pretty slick. Cool. Click that. Actually see what you guys see. Yeah, that worked just fine. So it's technically, Val, where I put you would be having you falling off a cliff edge. Hence the plus 80 or 180, whatever. So yeah, you don't think any of those are particularly great. I can grab you and put you over there if you want, Tam. And Armundus,
my map is frozen for some reason.
Alright, just F5 that, mama. I'm gonna throw you in the new section though, just so you can see it. It's nothing particularly special there. So you guys feel like you could sleep here. It does smell. Those of you can smell. Tom probably doesn't notice it. or Tam, whatever.
I don't.
The garlic.
So if I remember right, it should be like afternoon, because
Yep.
we were talking about making it back to
Yep.
Velaki to talk to or to meet with Jermaine. I don't know if
Yep.
you guys want to do that, if we want to think about doing that, knowing that we've got some severely hurt people here. But
I could try and top people off, but then I'd have less spell slots. But we could try it.
Probably should try to make that meeting, since it's once every 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, it's up to you guys. So if you want to use your magic, feel free.
What
Just let me
time
know
of
what you
day
guys
is
are
it,
doing.
and how long will it take to get back?
Well, you left in the morning, or you left to meet in the morning with that guy. You guys didn't go as early as I anticipated, but you guys did make it so it's still daytime. So I'd say you're probably early afternoon-ish.
How long?
Considering that you've had time to talk.
What time, if we were to go now, would we get back?
All right, let me look at main Barovian map. You are over. That's the Belgian Press. Not that the Werewolf Den. You have to go back around.
Can't target people for
You're talking.
healing. Is it because we're out of combat?
You're probably talking. Oh, really? Okay. You've got at least 8 hours of travel ahead of you.
So we basically need to move now. What's the time frame on a short rest?
4 hours, right?
4 hours, yep.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, so that's not going to work.
What spell you want to use, Medic?
I was going to cast my... Crap, where's it at now?
Mass Healing Word?
Yeah, my Mass Healing Word on everyone that was still hurt. It'd only be a little bit, but it'd at least be something to try and top people off. And then I was going to hit Tam with another not Cure Wounds. It's a level 2 spell. No, yeah, Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Thank you, Poppy.
Oh, you get max. Oh no, that's only for how long? How long does that thing last? That thing you did.
Beacon of Hope. For the it doesn't say. Oh, 1 minute. So it's probably gone.
Okay, so it's past it. All right, I have done both those things for you. I think it automatically calculated your spell slots. No, it doesn't look like it did. Oh, it did one of them. Oh, no, it's okay. It did it. Yep, it worked. All right, so that's done. So are you guys going to begin your journey back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you're now on this, and who would like to do the honors of a 1d20?
Had good luck tonight.
You said me?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Ciao.
Good.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's
Oh, no.
unfortunate.
Wow. Yeah. Anything 17 and up on these rolls for travel.
Oh, so we wanted someone with bad rolls.
Yep, you wanted someone with bad rolls, but it is what it is. Let me see if this is set up properly. I think I did it. All right, so your journey back, you're following the path as best you can, and you suddenly get this sense that you're being watched, and the sense doesn't get lessened. It actually gets worse as you step forward, and then one of you hears the crack of a twig, and there's a small scent of death on the air that is only getting stronger. And since what's-his-name has his staff back, I'm going to say that without a doubt you're not surprised by what occurs. So between the scent and the warning you get, you recognize something bad is here. One moment while I adjust the fog for that, because it is still foggy where we're at. That is here, and then I switch to this. I don't want it to be too overwhelming, so let me tone it down a little bit. It's sometimes too intense. Okay, and I will bring you guys in now. You're about halfway there when you guys...
Half where? Is there something on the map?
Halfway to town. No,
Oh.
I'm working on bringing it over.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't
It's
missing
having
something.
trouble dropping you in.
It's fine.
I need a quick
Why is that?
AFK. I'll be right back.
All right. One of the features I regularly use is not dropping your characters there, so I'm just gonna have to do it manually. It's a little slower, but that's an interesting problem. 2, 3, 4, 2, 5. Ruben's there. Val's there. Tam's medic's not. And Deidre's and Alright, well, I went through a lot of hassle to make that happen, but it is now there. You guys should see. Did that? Are you guys able to see yet?
I
Okay.
can.
Yes.
I see 2
I can.
medics.
Yes.
I see 2 medics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a goof. There we go. Okay, so you guys are aware that there's definitely something here, and you're not in the best shape that you've ever been in. But the road is before you, and all you know is forward. And the sound you heard was off to the right. And the scent, however, is giving you a distinct recognition there's something to this direction as well. I don't know if that showed okay. I'm going to assume it did. And ahead of you, and you hear.
I don't know about you boys, but that doesn't sound good.
It does not. Can I?
Anyone wanna fire a
Is our
bolt
Mundus back?
or something?
No, I don't want to fire a bolt at something I don't know exactly where it is.
Well, maybe they shouldn't be so scary.
I
Stop being
cast
a little
spiritual
sissy.
weapon.
I'm gonna there was some noises over to the right by that tree. I'm gonna send my badger over by that tree
Nice.
to see if he can identify anything or kind of get a better look of what's going on.
You know, I need to give you an actual badger icon, like just like his spiritual weapon.
Come
I'll
on,
do
let
that
me go.
before
Let
next
me
game.
go.
It's gonna look like a cat for right now.
It's kind of
That's cute. It says lion. Ignore it. Okay. So you just told him to go investigate, right?
yeah. He's gonna go underground, pop his head up, see what's
Alright.
over there, and then report back.
So like it go. Yeah, you hear a rustling, and it quickly scurries back, and the bushes start moving as you see a zombie coming through, having been awakened by the poking head, or made more aware.
He was sleeping.
And no, it's not. It was awakened more like in the sense that it comes to a state of alertness. Ugh. Scott. Oh my God, Scott, you little ninja!
I'm
I'm
able
gonna
to put
change
it
your
on the
icon on
screen.
your. I'm gonna put. Give your badger an icon. In just a moment. It's very important that we do this. This is so
so
critical. You have no
confused.
idea. Trust me, it's worth it. Scott was here to the rescue because I didn't have an icon ready. Scott just made one. So everyone thank Scott once this is done. For
Thanks,
his-
Scott.
Brad will get
building
it
something.
too for sure.
Well, it's probably his favorite thing when once he sees it. He's like, "Oh, I'm glad about this new badger icon. I don't know how I lived without it for so long," is what he's gonna say. I
Is
have
it a
to put this
singing badger?
up. All right, so I have to. Oops, it didn't update. Oh, come on! Don't do
It's
that
not.
to me.
It's not like a picture of his wife, is it?
No, that's silly.
Oh, you know, badger.
That'd be oh man. See,
Courtney
it's
is very
bad.
lovely,
It
just
really
not
is.
badger.
Bad puns, you know. I'm full of them.
You're full of something.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm actually full of something.
Oh my gosh.
My God.
Why?
I was actually gonna make a joke about that when you said
Oh my gosh.
ask if it looked like my wife. I was gonna reference
Oh
that
man.
person. I thought that'd be
Yep.
nice.
Wow.
It's Nathan's wife.
I'm just a fortune teller or something.
Oh boy.
Yep. You got some skills. So the zombie scared it so bad, your badger comes back looking like that, and you realize this isn't good. Something's.
It asks you to do a bunch of her own work.
Sorry guys, I've got to go watch my kid and do some chores.
Poor guy.
Oh, I gotta update its name. There we go. Now it says it properly, and I'll go ahead and say always, so there's no confusion. All right. So anyway, there's a zombie head. Now, you guys have some moments of choice here. You could attempt to fight these things. You have a feeling that there are definitely more, but you don't know how many more. So it's your choice on whether you want to engage in a fight at this point or attempt to evade and escape. And if you want to evade, I need to know how you're going to do it.
Are these running zombies or slow walking zombies?
Would I
think
have
Diedrich would
any
probably
idea?
know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, if I would have any idea.
Yeah, so when you recognize, when you look at them, you recognize you've seen this type of thing now, even outside of the
I do
zone.
turn
Although these
undead.
are
Nice.
ooh,
Any undead within 30 feet of me that can see or hear me is turned for a minute or until it takes damage. And while they're turned, they
Nice.
must spend all their turns to move as far away as possible from me.
I
like it.
think that you win this then with that. It means for the next minute, basically, you guys can run, and every zombie you be encountering would actually turn away. So to answer your question, though, Diedrich, these guys can move about 2/3 of what a healthy, alive human can do for their normal turn. So 20 feet instead of 30, and they don't have the ability to sprint. So combined with his, yeah, I'm going to say that you succeed. If that's what you're doing,
They have to
you
do
have
a
no
DC,
problem
they have
turning
to
them
beat
aside.
a wisdom saving throw of DC 16. So they can
Alright,
save
so
against it.
Right,
But
I'm going
any
to go
within
ahead
30 feet,
and
yeah.
put a bunch together. Because I'm going to move. In fact, I would suggest you guys go ahead and move forward a bit. I guess I could do it myself. Just so you guys see, this is what you would have been encountering. And there's more up there, but I'll move this one here. Click, click, click. I can't get one of them. There we go. These would all be within range by the time you guys move forward. So I'm going to go ahead and put them under one big
Goodness.
check. Because I really like this. So here's a, is it a wisdom save, you said?
Yeah, it's a wisdom. It's a dice check plus 16. They got to be a 16.
And they fail. Granted, I could do it for each one of them, but I think that between that and your ability to just keep running, you would have no problem escaping. So if that's the route you guys are doing,
yep.
I think you can escape
Nice
this
work.
without
Nice work, buddy.
having an actual fight.
Yoink.
Yeah, that was well done.
Dun 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 dun,
Right.
dun 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 dun.
Exactly. Well done. All right, you guys escape. You're moving on in, and you find the location that you were told about to meet with Jermaine. Now, he, of course, is expecting his thug, so I don't know how you guys intend to meet. Do you want to discuss that? Like, are you guys going to just show up as a group, or are you going to try to dress for the part? What are you going to do?
I feel like we should try and dress
Did
for
we,
the part.
was there some specification he had made for us?
Nope. Just that you know that he was supposed to meet Jermaine in person.
But we know where, right?
Yeah.
So
Just at the edge of town, if I'm not mistaken.
would we be able to find like pretty good hiding spots to see if we, assuming we could get there first? Like,
Yeah,
are we
so
rolling up
your
early?
question
We rolling up
time-wise,
late?
you're gonna make it just because of how you guys handled the zombies and you just bolted through them. You didn't lose any time in that situation. At least
So
nothing appreciable.
I think that gives us about an hour early-ish. Maybe a little bit
Yeah,
less.
that's fair. Or possibly more, actually, because it was close to midnight, I think, is when you're supposed to meet. So
Right.
I think you got a little time. Who is that in this photo? I don't recognize it.
Apparently, oh, that's Jermaine. Yeah.
Oh. Well, now I need to use that as an icon. I wonder if this other feature works.
Sakes.
One of the things I added was the ability to just drag it on a JPEG, and it will automatically attempt to create a character for me. That way I can theoretically do stuff like this. Oh, I could have made the badger easier using that. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, well, whatever. So I don't actually have a map set up because it's not supposed to be necessarily combat encounter. If we need to switch to that, we will. But so yeah, you have some time.
Okay.
So you're going to try to. Is someone going to be the primary person to show up? I would imagine Diedrich looks closest
Yeah.
to the appearance.
Kind
of
of
the
what I was
individual.
envisioning, but I was gonna let anyone else decide on that too.
I guess it depends. Does he look like a giant bird? Because if he does, then
That's great. Okay, so you have enough time to do this right. I want each of you to roll a. What would make most sense for hiding? I mean, we could do Dex. That's easy
That'd be
enough.
stealth.
But thinking. Yeah, I think stealth does make sense. Go ahead and do stealth checks, everyone, with advantage due to time, except for Tam, who is rounder than most. Stealth is not exactly his thing.
How do
you
we
mean
get our character
Stealth
sheet
is
up?
not my thing.
Can you not
click
find
your
your
icon.
characters?
I don't see mine. I might be.
So click the actors directory. I think you can see your character.
Oh,
there.
okay, yeah, there. Okay, I got you.
The alternative, by the way, for those who are interested, there is another way to do it with party if you have combat, but that's the easiest way. What you're doing. Okay, so I don't think medic should have had advantage, but you know it didn't matter because still
He did
got
awful.
6.
You said
He,
stealth
He's
with
standing.
advantage?
He's trying to stand really still like a statue, but it's not working
Right.
because he's clearly out of place.
You grabbed a branch and you put it on top of your head. And
Exactly.
you stuck your hands out like you're a tree. All right, so Armandus, you're the only one who seems to understand the concept of stealth in a meaningful way.
I'm
Consider-
average.
Considering
Yeah,
you
that's
had
what
an
she
hour
said.
to find a hiding spot,
That was like the worst advantage rolls ever.
Yeah.
that's amazing, really.
That's
So, Broven,
incredible.
somehow you are on what would eventually be a phone line. It's just made of twine right now because this is, not an electric age. But you're standing there and somehow you've dressed yourself in chalk and you look like a giant raven. And it works. People just buy it. Armandus, you're genuinely hiding. The rest of you guys, considering you've had an hour to prepare and hide, very poor job. This is disappointing. Yeah, so Val and Diedrich are... Well, Diedrich, you're lucky. You don't actually have to hide.
Yeah.
You're sort of supposed to be there in person. Val, you are one of those guys that's off in the corner. You're trying to act like you're not looking, but everyone can tell you're looking because you have the book upside down that you're holding. Like you're reading, but you're not actually reading. The newspaper's upside down, and you're just looking over it. So that's how you're posing. Anyway, I'm getting a lot of feedback. Or
It's
echoes.
Connor.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So the time approaches, and you hear some footsteps, and then there's a bird call. It's pretty poorly done, but you realize it's definitely not a bird. Brobin, however, you think if it's a bird, they are definitely cussing from where you're from. Anyway, with a Cockney accent, it's almost disturbing. So you hear that, and there are some footsteps in the building surrounding where you were supposed to meet. And a voice calls out from the darkness and says, "Hey, Gov, that you're not who was supposed to be, sent. You're not him. What happened to him? Tell me, and things may go okay for you. Don't tell me. I don't know. Maybe you deserve the spot."
Don't tell me a Mayors beat what?
Oh man, you're
No,
slow.
I'm asking. I'm
All
talking
right.
to you, DM, not him.
Nope. That's how he
No.
was telling you. He's basically saying.
I'm asking you what he said
because
because I
you're
didn't
not
hear.
him.
I didn't understand what you said.
Oh, you didn't hear it. Oh, okay. I thought you didn't understand the type of sentence. He's telling you that he recognizes you're definitely not him, and you either tell him, or if you don't, he's gonna take it out on you. And if you tell him, well, maybe you did take him out, but maybe you deserve the spot he had. He's okay with that. That's the general concept. But he's not revealing himself because the tree is definitely not a tree, and he knows it.
Right. So two things. First off, can I make a perception check by chance to see if I can tell pinpoint where the voice is coming from?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh man. All right, so without looking up, you know exactly where he's at. He's in the second floor window, peeking down. You are so completely aware, but with your perception being as smooth as it is, you don't give any indication that you actually know where it's at.
Okay.
But if you were to so desire, you could actually pinpoint shoot a bolt that direction.
Yeah. So I'll start by saying, did he give the name of the guy?
I think we had it at one point. We'll just call him Alan. I don't remember what it was. He's dead.
Alan was weak.
Yeah, you're right. But hey, he did the job. And now it seems that I'm going to have less revenue.
Well,
More
I
important,
can do the job.
the one who hired me. Shut up. The one who hired me will be very unhappy with you. There is a purpose, and you're not important enough to tell it to, but you have messed it up, and I believe I will send word.
I think I have shown enough skill, perhaps. And, as they say in the old country, cojones, to show up here. I'm not trying to hide from you.
You may have. And giant water machine or something you also have.
Yes.
Looks like dumb tree.
We are more than capable of whatever the big boss has for us.
Give me an insight check, medic.
The weed I was getting ready to say. Yes.
All right, it takes you a moment, but you realize he's talking about you. I was really hoping you were going to roll low. Because I was going to say that you thought he was talking about Tam.
Aw. Like, this guy clearly doesn't know anything.
But you realized after a moment or two that he's talking about you, and it's very frustrating because you're still convinced it's a very, very believable tree. He just must be extremely astute with trees.
He must be an arborist or whatever they call them.
Yes, there you go. Very good. Oh man, you've added that to your list. His name, Jermaine, activity, arborist.
Arborist. I'm trying to figure out why we're meeting with an arborist when we're supposed to be doing criminal activities.
I don't even remember what you said.
I don't either. But okay, so if he's saying we're not important enough, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna without even looking, just because of my perception check, I'm gonna fire a crossbolt that's gonna go right beside his head.
All right, give me a dex check with advantage.
All right.
That's a tough shot, but between sharpshooter and that really good perception, I'm gonna say anything 15 and above.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
All right.
You shot him square in the head.
That would be awesome, actually.
Actually, yeah, you hit him. You hear a wet crunch and a thump, and the voice goes silent. And you hear, oh, beep, from some other voices. And they start scattering.
All right, I'm okay with that. So hopefully it was Jermaine that I hit. I'm assuming it was, since I know where he was.
The voice didn't come back. Yeah, you knew where you were trying to shoot. You just were trying to do cool. You know, sometimes when people do the gangster shooting and then they can't hit anything.
Yeah.
You just did one of those moves where you didn't look, you fire, you hear a crunchy, wet sound. And
I'm gonna sigh and then walk into the building, and then
all right,
basically go through his body to see if I can find anything.
It was upstairs. He knows where to go.
Yeah.
Okay,
see if
so
I can find anything.
You find.
Yeah.
You find his body. He's got a couple daggers. They're not as nice as the weapons you have, but they are upper class, like smooth wood polished, brass handles, full tank construction. And as you pat him down, you find a red. What's the not band? Yeah, bandana. That is the word. Red bandana that he was using for covering his face, like Alan and the other gang did. And inside of his vest, you find a note, a handwritten note that has a small stench of death in it. You recognize that smell well enough by now. You think it may very well be a vampire. And it says, continue to draw his attention more heavily this time, especially over the next festival, or else. And then it says -P. The letter P, not like urinate.
Right.
And as a reminder for you guys, you do have the ability to add journal entries in case you need to add that. Someone wrote, I hate wolves.
I was gonna say I already made one if you can't tell.
You have an icon with it.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
great. Here, I'll show it to everyone. This should work anyway. I think show players will work.
That's interesting.
It's great that you have your own personal
I
notes.
saw that it allowed pictures.
Yeah, that's great. So anyway, you have a clue. You also have a bunch of other clues. It's late at night. If you were so desire, you could probably get to your rooms in Malaki.
Yep.
There's a lot available to you, but we're going to have to call it because it's that time of night. It's not a cliffhanger ending, unfortunately, since you shot him in the head. But yeah.
Dang it.
Thanks for playing, everyone. I appreciate it.
That was great.
And
Thanks, guys.
interesting to see where you guys take it.
Sounds good. Thanks, stream. Appreciate it.
See you all.
Have a
See you
good
guys
one.
2 weeks.